Well, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. Hope you're all good. Um, as you can see, I'm in London, so figured my daughter and that have gone out for a little while, and I've got to stay in for a parcel. What a shame! Um, from House of Trembling Madness, of course. So I done an order yesterday lunchtime, so just get it in early before the postal strikes and all that sort of shit. Um, so I think it's going to be one IPA in that, and the rest are stouts. So there we go. Anywho, see, we got a few comments then. So the light's a bit different and whatever, but it's all I can do where I'm at. Um, and I won't be able to join any kind of real late night or American streams for the next couple of weeks, which is a bit of a drag, but you know, being respectful and that. So I'm going to try and do bits when I can, really. We've got Henry, Luke, Angie in the chat. Hi to everyone there. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're all sorted for the holiday or Christmas or whatever you call it. I'm actually on a beer. I've just done a review of it because it's I've reviewed it before, but it's a 330. So first of a 4 pack. I'm not going to probably drink them all now. He says. So first beer for quite a few since Saturday, I think. So and I got quite drunk Saturday night. So there we go. And you're seeing the reviews a little bit drunk at the moment coming out. So is what is. I'm live right now, but yeah, I didn't realise. Oh, okay, free paintings. Oh, nice. Right, Insomnia. So go and check out Angie's page. Hope everyone's good. The Belgian 12 pack. All right, nice. Yeah, you got to order it early. You probably won't get it before Christmas if you order it now because of strikes and stuff because they use parcel for. So I'm expecting the delivery in between 2:35 and 3:35 to this address. So I keep looking on the old page, if you know what I mean, just to see where he's at. What doesn't give you a number of how long and all this sort of carry on. It just gives you an hour slot, so it could be the beginning or the end of it. So, but no doubt the buzzer will go, and it will either be my parcel or um, he hasn't moved for ages. He must. I don't know if he's on a tea break or something. It's just the other side of Battersea Park, so I don't know what's going on there. Um, so the buzzer will go at some point, and it will be either the parcel or my little girl and her grandma, or her avó in Portuguese. But yeah, me waffling on. Let me get back to. I zone out now and again. Where do we go? Finish work early. So only 12 hours today. Oh, okay, nice. Part time, nice. Um, Indeed, I'll have to go and have a look myself. I didn't realise. We got to that bit. Looking forward to trying them and reviewing them a couple over Christmas. Yeah, as I can't remember how many beers I've got coming. 12, I think. I trimmed it down a bit. It went to about 120 quid, and I trimmed it down to about 75 quid-ish, just over for the free postage. So I thought, pale beers and lagers I can just get from the co-op just up the road, so they're not going to be great. The pale beer. Well, this is all right. Faith, Northern Malt. But I went for stouts because I still got loads of beers at home, but I didn't want to bring with me. So I've got some interest. I've got the free can series from Siren, like their 330s. 3 different collabs. I've got those. I can't remember what else. I've got that crazy looking Vault City one with glitter in it, stout, whatever it's called. I think it's an Admundson collab. I don't know. They've done a few of them sort of things. Um, I haven't got round to doing anything for Christmas yet. I probably might be able to do some shopping on Friday. I've done all of mine on Monday because I felt pretty rough over the weekend. Um, Again, I was chest infection seems to have come back with alcohol, so I'm like, oh, it's a bit annoying, really. So I was going to London on the Monday, so early Monday morning I've got up, me, my little and dad, and we done the rounds kind of thing. So I picked up all her stuff. She roughly knows what she's getting. Done all of that. So I pretty much done it in about 4 hours, 5 hours. Done. Um, Picked up a few bits yesterday down the road in Clapham, just stocking fillers for little and all that sort of deal. And then my sister-in-law so I'll wrap it all up for you if you want. I was like, yeah. So that's all done. All I've got to do is wrap her present up, write a few cards, done. So much hassle. I'm rubbish at wrapping presents. Always have been. Um, yeah, just rubbish. Let me just put that down there. It's my impromptu insomnia. Okay, right. How you doing, Sean? You all right, man? Cheers for joining. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. How's the weather up in Glasgow? It's pretty mild down here in London now. I mean, Monday was absolutely like, I think it went down to 13 degrees at night. It was crazy. And then it was colder yesterday. I don't know about today. I've been out. It looks fairly clear, a bit cloudy, a bit of blue sky and all that sort of shit. But it's not raining, it's not windy. Looks all right for a winter's day. Um, I used to have insomnia, not so much I mean, I used to work night shifts 17 years, and then it took me 5 years to get over that. And now I'm like, I think it's just an age thing. Royal Mail lost my parcel last week. Really? How can you lose it? I don't know how that works, where you get reimbursed or whatever. I don't know what the deal is there. Was it a beer mail, Sean? That's shit. I'll be drinking a bottle of Mad Dog later on tonight. A nice one. Cool, cool. I finished my Christmas shopping. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, it's so much the stress of it all. It's just, oh god, I've got to go and. I mean, because of postal nonsense that's going on this year, it's like it's actually forcing people to go to the shops, and it's like, I mean, I'm not one for it, and especially when it's busy. I can't be doing, and then Littlin was sick, and then I had a bit of a few beers on Saturday, and then I fell sick again. And then before you know it, it's, oh shit, it's only a week, and I can't be doing. I've got to get it done. So we got it all done. I've done it really quickly, and there's a few presents with cards with money for my nieces and nephew and all that kind of deal. So that's all sorted. My dad's like, oh, don't worry about me. I said, oh, there's a golfing glove he wants. I assume it's a golfing glove. Um, so I'll just get it me in January. I don't care. I'm like, okay. He's the same as me. I don't. He just goes, what do you want? I said, I don't want nothing. Don't worry about me. Anything you spend on me, just instead split it between, the grandkids. That's done. Do you know what I mean? I'm not bothered. Um, I don't want nothing really. Um, I'll be the most boring lottery winner ever. I reckon. I just wouldn't buy myself nothing. Well, apart from beer. Um, what do we get to? Oh yeah, £36 for strong, diverse selection of Belgian beers. Not had some that's okay. It's not too bad. Yeah, yeah, they do quite a nice selection of, especially Belgium and German stuff. It's pretty good. Quite a lot of German stuff actually. There's a lot of stuff I ain't seen on there while I was out looking the other day. But yeah, I do need to get into more of the German stuff. I've had a fair few, but and the Belgian stuff. There's so many, so many. Um, Afternoon, Mark. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, all good. I'm on a taxi run later. My other half and my other half, one of her works piss up. Yeah, right. Picking up at sixes. Hope she doesn't. Uh, I'll take the. Yeah, right. Nightmare. A Castile Donker, Belgian quadruple, 11% ABV. Yeah, I don't know if I've had that before. I've had quite a lot of the Castile range. They got a blonde, a brune, a donkel. They got a cherry one, a rouge, which I assume is like a creek. I don't know. Trying to remember, racking my brain. There's one. There's a Chateau one. It's in a black bottle and yellow label going around it. I can't remember what. I remember having it years ago in my local Belgian bar, and that was amazing. But yeah, I'm on light on different craft beers. I've got a few reviews out, but I'm knackered. Haven't ordered any beers in weeks. Right. I mean, I've been ordering too much really, but then I have blown quite a lot of money on Christmas with Little and everyone else, and it's like I don't know. January's going to be pretty tough, so I just thought, right, this is going to be it. I mean, I might even take some of these beers home that I'm getting. We'll see. They're all stouts, pretty much, bar one. Um, I will probably drink that, but they're all going to be stouts and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Um, can't just drink stouts for a week. I just get bored. Any kind of style that's just the same style, I just get bored after a while, even if they are good. Um, what company do you use to deliver parcels? I mean, I don't deliver, but it's where we get the beers from online. Lots of companies use different, online retailers use different delivery companies. Like, for instance, House of Trembling Madness, which is in York, great site if you've never seen it. They use Parcel Force, and of course, you know, they are the best one, I think. But because you order it before, I think at the moment it's before 3 o'clock, and you get it. Well, it used to be before 5 o'clock, but then you get it the next day. But I think they pushed it back to 3 o'clock for some reason or whatever. But of course, they're going to be on strike because it's tomorrow and Friday, or tomorrow and Saturday. I can't remember what days. I know there's a strike or two in the next few days. That's why I ordered it yesterday. But they're very good. 24 hours. Zop Blonde, yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's nice. Quite decent. Um, yeah, it's a nice one. It's quite decent, I think. But yeah, I hope you're keeping well. Hope you're keeping well, Mark, Sean, Henry. Got 7 people, all 7 of you. Brad, how you doing, mate? Hey, keeping well, my friend. It's mild in Glasgow, grey sky. Right, there we go. Yeah, yeah. It's just southern weather. Really, it's mild at the moment. Uh, oh, I see. All right. How you doing, Chadio? Cheers, mate. Good morning to you. Hope you're all right. I've actually got a beer on the go. Thought I'd have a beer while it's fairly quiet. My mother-in-law is out with my daughter at the moment, so I'm on Faith from Northern Monk, part of a 4-pack supermarket jobby. I've done a review of it. I've reviewed other can sizes, but I don't think I reviewed a 330 supermarket version. So I just thought I'd quickly review that just before coming on here. So yeah, hope you're keeping well. We're saying hi to each other. Uh, lots of chat. I'll go bear finish the 12 hour now a little kip for a few hours. I may do a little live late tonight if can be bothered. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of tricky with me. It's I say the sister-in-law, and she works until about 4:30ish. Um, so I don't know how that's going to pan out because she works in a hospital. She's a receptionist in a hospital, so So I don't think they're on strike. It's more the ambulances and stuff like that. So mayhem, I would imagine. Um, like lots of other things at the moment. So got an hour or so of a little bit of peace and quiet, unless the buzzer goes, and then it's either parcel or daughter, one of the two. It's going to go twice. Um, it was a Christmas present, but the company refunded me, and they can take it up with Royal Mail now. Not my problem. Oh, good. That's all right then. Luke, I won't be about tonight, mate. I have a few drinks with Sophie tonight. If you do a live, have a good one, mate. So yeah, and you, Brad, have a nice drink tonight, my friend. Um, and enjoy us. Pop on. Okay. January's going to be a long month. It is 31 days. I don't know. Why has it gone backwards there? I'm regretting planning. Dry January should be fucking banned. That's if everyone done a dry January, the whole brewing industry would collapse. So I think it should be just a stupid idea. Why does it have to be in January? Why can't it be in the summer? It's just stupid. It's the worst time of year to have a dry January with the way the industry's in. It's just daft. And people promoting it, not good. That's my opinion. Um, what's that? The US guys seem to be starting later. It used to be 11 p.m. now. Yeah, it varies. I mean, some later than that. I know Rod J's at like 1:45 our time, which is it's not crazy late for them. It's just what's that 8:45 East Coast, so it's not late, but yeah. I mean, I don't stay up crazy late anymore, so I generally miss quite a lot of them. The only time I stay up late is if I'm at home, it's a weekend, or my daughter's having a sleepover somewhere, and then it gives me a little bit of a. I can get up at lunchtime and then go and pick her up the next day, kind of deal. Then I can do a bit. Other than that, it's a little bit tricky. And then otherwise, my daughter will be waking me up at like early in the morning. And I've been in bed 3 hours or something stupid like that. So it's just tricky. Um, but yeah, need to go. See you later, Sean, mate. Take care. I'm only a couple of minutes behind on the chat. It's not too bad. Um, yeah, you take care. Cheers for joining. That's it. We'll call up. There we go. There we go. Having a beer on an afternoon. So I've done a review of it, so it's not too bad for a supermarket thing. What's that there? Has Samuel moved yet? Nope. Oh look, let me refresh the page. Nope. He stayed there for ages. Don't know what he's doing. Hope he had his own accident. Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? But uh, just catching up on. Oh, we'll keep that there, and then it can. Sorry about that. Not many live UK streams now. There isn't much in the way of content where everyone is burnt out. Um, I mean, I never used to do loads anyway. Really, Friday, sometimes a Saturday. I used to do Sunday afternoons now and again. Um, I mean, I don't subscribe to as many channels as I used to, so I might not see everyone's live anymore. To be honest with you, um, the ones, the regular ones that used to go live, I'm still, but there might be others that I don't know. Um, don't know. I think just everyone's busy. To be honest with you, it's just family or work or a combination of both. Um, Maybe a few warnings from partners. Maybe money cutbacks. Um, I don't know. It's just there's a hell of a lot more people doing this sort of thing now. But yeah, I think generally a lot of people are busy. Even people that coming onto my sort of used to come onto my stream like weekly, not quite as relatively available anymore. It's going all sunshine there. Oh mate, so light's gone even worse. Um, I don't know why. I don't know why. Perhaps that's what it is. Maybe burnout as well. Uh, some of these firms now make it mandatory to have at least 40 minutes break. Maybe. I think the lives were better during the lockdown as there was always a way of socialising. I still enjoy them, but don't get me wrong, I don't watch as much as back then. Yeah, because everyone was stuck at home, weren't they? But I think it's just gone back to the way it was pre-pandemic. To be honest with you, because we were doing this sort of stuff 5 years before the pandemic, pretty much most weeks, every week for 4 or 5 years. Between me and a few other channels, we take in turns, like, um, and I think there's one or two other channels. I mean, Blue Nose Beer Reviews has lost his YouTube channel recently, which was a bit of a drag because he had a lot of old kind of like streams on there from years ago, and a hell of a lot of content as well. So I'm a bit gutted for him there. I don't think he's even going to appeal it. Don't ask me. He was on the other week telling us about it. I was like, really? I'd definitely appeal that shit. It's probably just nothing to do with YouTube. It's just these bots are just out of control. But anyway, so there's one that used to have a lot of live stuff, or another channel that used to do like hop was it Hop Chill and Fix or something? I can't remember. It used to do all them sort of series. There's about 50 odd streams there, maybe more. And even before that, there was probably another 50 to 100 over the years, maybe more, a couple of hundred. Peter used to do a hell of a lot as well. I think he's tied up with work. Um, he used to do a lot when he was in Germany. And that's going back like 6 years ago or more. Um, yeah, so it's just so that's my kind of little network before the pandemic, if you like. But yeah, um, they seem to have fallen off a cliff in the past month or so. Oh, okay. Um, I mean, it was every day though, Luke. It was, and it never was like that before. For a few months, it was every day. Someone was doing something. It was just like it was almost going live for the sake of going live. Uh, I know it's toxic. So this is Luke. Toxic in some areas of the beer community at the moment. Is it? I think there has been too much drama for many. I think there could be a lot of that. A lot of people have been turned off by it. Maybe I don't know. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces, but generally, I try and keep out of it really because you know it's like just doing this a long time. Really, it's just like there's more important things for me to be to worrying about. To be honest with you, um, I just like a chat and a beer, really, and that's it. Forget about everything else that's going on and just have a beer, talk about your beer, what's going on, you know, what you had lately, you got any plans, what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. Get shit out of your system, get it out there, and just, or if someone's having a bit of a low moment, come and have a beer, have a join on, and that's what I'm all about. Positive shit. Outlet, it's an outlet for me. Christ. Don't know where I'll be without it the last sort of 2.5 years, to be fair. Um, Between YouTube and my daughter, it's kind of definitely kept me going. Um, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Let me just scroll back up here. Henry says, I got some beer reviews plus some outdoor cooking on barbecue. Someone very kindly gave what's that? What's that barbecue. Someone very kindly gave me a brand new, brand new. Just need to build it more of a proper setup. Only really need a tripod now. There's a lot of editing work, I'd imagine, with doing food reviews. That's the only thing I've seen, not pros, but people who do it like editing. Fucking hell, God, how long does that take? You know, oh, you've got your movie camera there, and some people have multiple cameras while they're talking, and then light background music editing. And it's like, I mean, I have no idea. I'd like to do it, but to have some kind of proper thing going on, it's, I don't know. I do too many videos for have going to that level of editing. It would just, do you know what I mean? I just record, press the button, that's it, which is record. If you didn't know, so press the button, waffle on, stop it, upload to YouTube on the phone onto my unlisted, and then whenever I fancy it, right. So it's unlisted, public, sort of thumbnail out, take a freeze frame from the video, sharpen it up, tighten it up a little bit, make it look okay, which takes, it's just a couple of three buttons. Go back onto YouTube Studio, go to thumbnail, put that on the thumbnail, bosh, done. It's as hard as you want it to be, really. You know, the videos, that is. Come on. Um, I will be, which I will be purchasing soon, a tripod. Yeah, you can get a cheap one, relatively cheap on Amazon or wherever. Chadio has pulled his live streams for that reason. I didn't even know that. See, I don't even know. And it's the same few people in the background as every other bit of the drama. See, I don't even know. I really don't know what's going on out there. I didn't know that. Because I know was he live Monday. He done his live. I can't remember what he was talking about. Was it Christmas songs or Christmas films or something like that at the beginning of his stream? And then I was like, oh. And then I was watching something and come back. There's a few people on, said hello, and kind of that's it really. Is he going to move his truck? He's been there forever. What's going on? Weird. For sure, a lot of editing. Yeah, it will be with food, I would imagine. But I found a bit of a yeah. That's fine though, isn't it? It's, you know, bish bash, but that's me. Done. I mean, some people edit beer reviews. They put things together and it looks really good. But you know, and it does shorten the video down to a certain, you know, amount, which I get. I just can't be bothered. I'm lazy. So, afternoon. Just getting ready to start a pub shift. Cheers, James. Hope you're doing well, my friend. There's a chance I might be working in a micro pub in January. I don't know if I can do it, to be honest, but I've never done bar work or anything like that before. People say, "Oh, you'll be fine." It's like, will I? Will I? Yeah. Oh, I don't think I would. Be afternoons, couple of afternoons a week, but Friday and a Saturday, but no, Thursday, Friday, but I don't know if I'd be very good. Never ever done that before, so it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, you'd be great at it. I could be shit. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see. How you doing, CB? Cheers for joining, man. Hope you're doing well this morning. Not too bad. Got a beer on the go. A can of Faith from Northern Monk. It's got a little bit left here. Done a quick review of it, as it's a supermarket version. A 330 ml from a 4 pack, one of a 4 pack. So I'll give it a little review, on this format. So, oh yeah, man, yeah, probably, yeah. Amazon, you get a tripod on that, Henry, for sure. Him is saying hi to CB and James. James saying hi, vice versa. Whatever is your style. It's quite easy, to be honest. Good fun. It's probably just more in my head, James, than anything else. It's like shit. What? And it's not just beer. It's spirits, and you got to, because they write everything down. Everyone looks like most of the regulars have got a like they write it down in a book for a tab book. And it's like when it gets busy on your own. It's like so you're doing the drinks, and then you got to put the glasses in, and then you got I think I'll panic. You know what I mean? I don't want to keep people waiting, and I guess you've got to a degree. I mean, I don't mind waiting, but I don't mind it, because I'm waiting for a beer. It doesn't bother me, but I don't know. Just a case of getting used to the pace. Yeah, I think most of the time it's going to be okay on Thursday and Friday afternoons, but it's just like anything. If you've not done it before, it's like, do you know what I mean? If you're used to it, you don't even probably think it's like anything, isn't it? You just once you get used to anything, you just doing it all the time. Kind of a piece of piss, as they say. But God knows what's going on with this delivery driver. He's been that space for about an hour and a half. He's on the. Let me just zoom in and see if he's up near Battersea Park tube station. What's going on there? Good morning. Cold hasn't got here yet. I've heard it's going to get really ridiculous. CB. I reckon it's going to be like 20 degrees down in southern, right down to the Gulf. It's like shit. um, it's going to stay until the 29th. Yeah, it's going to be really, really cold for a lot of people that aren't used to the cold. Certainly in the southern states, and I reckon it's going to get down to freezing down in Florida. It's like that's insane. That kind of all the way. That's and even like northern Mexico, it's going to be below freezing. And it's like so from like southern that whole of halfway across the Gulf of Mexico is going to be below freezing. It's like that's crazy. But oh well, keep warm. So I just thought I'd come on live for a random beer. Probably won't stay on too much longer. Just want to come on and say hello and that kind of deal, really. Um, Everyone's out, so I went and had a shower, all that kind of stuff. Got stuff ready, done a review, had lunch before I come on, and that's it, really. My family in Canada sent an image of their polytunnel, which has cracked 40 minus 40. It was there over the weekend. The plastic gave up. Yeah, it will do. It just goes brittle. Um, I think -40 is going to be in quite a large part of the central US in the coming days. I can't even imagine that. Just, I'm glad we're not on a big landmass. Um, -40 is it's gonna be some problems there for sure. Um, but they've been warning about it. I mean, I've seen warnings about this storm for about 2 weeks. So, and I live here, so but I am quite well connected with YouTube, and when it comes to weather, and I watch loads of storm chasers and all this sort of thing. So, um, I probably know a little bit beforehand than maybe a lot of people. But whatever you're into, I've always been interested in weather, so and natural history as well. So that kind of deal. Um, and like space and rocket launches and all that kind of carry on. Quite interested in all that. Hearing things out there. I think it's a neighbour. I'm just going to go and check. 2 secs. No, someone going the other way along the balcony, going the other way. That's a thing you can hear. I mean, I've got half decent hearing, so any little thing like that, you think, oh, what's that? You know. Is anyone else drinking? Probably not. Oh, pardon me. It's quite gassy the more I'm drinking it, which is it's not actually particularly gassy. It's just it's giving me gas for some reason. So it's going down really nice. The first, I might go and have another one in a minute. Faith, fancy a bit, Luke? Do you want to chat for half an hour or so? Um, 'Cause if you have a beer now, you might do a live stream later. Get you in the mood. Just saying. I'll send the link anyway, and then you can do what you want. You can clear off if you want. I'm joking. Um, I can't see the page now, so I can't see if you replied. Just go on there. I know it's a bit early. It's only 3 o'clock, but I'll have one more. Messages. I'll send you the link anyway. And then if you want to join for a little bit, you're more than welcome. With whatever. Don't even need to drink. There we go. Well, you got it anyway, so it's like 10 minutes. Yeah, no worries. You got the link on Insta now, so yeah, I'm just gonna have one more beer. I'm gonna drink this one first. I'm not gonna add to it. I'm just gonna sup on that for a little bit and just chill. Just chill. So one more present to wrap and about 3 or 4 cards to write. That's me done for another bloody year. Thank God. So the next one is daughter's birthday, and that's not till June. So that's it with me. It's like, oh, what's the next? What's the next sort of things I've got to do? You know, when it comes to all that. I like doing things when I want to do it. If you know what I mean. So all this you've got to do it on this day. You've got to do it on that day. Oh, God, really? The trouble is, I don't. With that is, especially at Christmas, everyone else is doing the same bloody thing. This is the worst time to do things when you've got when you've got to do it on that day. It's like, I'm not even religious anyway, so that's just me. Um, but yeah, how you doing, Phil? Yeah, you keeping well, my friend? When are you finishing? I can't remember. You said last week I can't, you know what streams are like. Whether I was on one with you or watched one, I can't even remember. I remember you saying you was certain that I can't remember. It's later in the day. Was it today? I can't remember. It's today your last day. I lose track of time. It's Wednesday, isn't it, today? So it's like, oh, we're halfway through the week to it and all that kind of carry on. So I don't even know what day Christmas Day is. Uh, no, it's Sunday. Okay. See, I thought it was Saturday. I don't even know what's going on. Um, Boxing Day is the day I'm looking forward to. Get a bit of normal football back. I'm going back home on the next Friday. Um, that's I haven't told them yet, but that's what I'm doing. And then we've got to be invited to her friends. Parents have invited us round for New Year's Eve, so she really wants to go. So it's like that's good. Um, uh, I have more beer. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Craft. I haven't had an old crafty hen for years, Henry. To be honest with you, I'm good, Craig. Cheers. My last day was Monday. There we go. I knew it was this week. Yeah, yeah. I was really listening hard. I just remember like Civ. Monday. Nice one. Christmas Eve is Saturday. Yeah, that's what I didn't even know. New Year's Eve is Saturday as well. What could possibly go wrong there? Fucking hell. Uh, I'm more worried about getting home after midnight. You know, twats on the way home and pissed up. So I'm a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Especially with my daughter. I mean, my daughter. I'll probably like you have a sleepover. I'm going to go home. You know, I mean, whether she'll be awake at midnight or not, I don't know. She likes her sleep, but Christmas Eve is a Saturday. Christmas Eve is Saturday. Oh, how many hangovers are there going to be? It's the worst day possible to have Christmas Eve. People getting pissed up Christmas Eve and then just wake up Monday. So, or Monday evening. I'll be like, oh, hello. I've done that a few times. Smashed Christmas Eve. The worst I've ever been. Back when I was probably underage drinking, to be honest with you. I was probably about 15, 16. Not good. Bottle of 3 litre bottle of White Lightning, um, 4 or 5 pints of Kronenberg, and about 5 or 6 double whiskies and coke. Fucked. Done. That's when I used to be able to drink shitloads, and it took me about 3 or 4 days to get over that shit. Um, so yeah, have you seen that dumpster driving guy in the UK? He finds some cool stuff. Oh no, I have not. No, I've not seen it. I have to have a look. White Lion. Oh, it's so cheap though. It's so cheap, and my mate knew another mate whose parents used to run an offie, and we used to go around the back door, kind of thing. And there you go. We used to get it really like cheap as well, and but even if you could, just get it in a shop, it was like I'm going back when I was how long ago is that? 20, 28, 29 years ago, something like that. So 28, 12. Yeah, about 28 years ago. It was like 3 litres of 8.2 white lightning or whatever it was, 8.4. It was like something like about £2.50 for 3 litres. Big old, I think it was like a dark blue plastic bottle this shit came in. We used to drink it on, there used to be a bench um, in a graveyard, not a massive graveyard, but it was on and outside there was a roundabout, and opposite there was a pub. Because we used to play in pool teams and stuff like that as well. So, and my mate, his dad used to drink in the Wheatsheaf just across the road, and we used to go in there and fucking get absolutely a few girls and all that, have a laugh, and then we went across to the pub, played pool, and I mean, you could get away with shit then, you know. You can't get away with anything now. It just wouldn't. A lot of that sort of thing would never happen now. It probably does, but um, people's livelihoods are a little bit more at risk these days than they were back then. No one really used to give a shit. Not even the police. The police knew. Police knew what we were doing, but we weren't causing any trouble. We were just getting pissed. Um, most things were laid back though. Going back into the mid 90s when all this shit was going on. Um, yeah, you can get away with half the stuff now. Yeah, white lining, old times in the park. Yeah, bus, not so much bus stops. We used to keep out of the way of all that. It used to be parks, park benches, small cemeteries with benches. Used to, with a church in a churchyard, little churchyard, and all that sort of thing. Um, we was quite, we kept out of the way. Really, it was a bit more discreet even back then. Um, some of my mates were worse than me though. Oh, yeah, no, just thinking then it's like bloody hell. Yeah, you could get away with all this shit now. Um, what's cheap? Oh, it does. White lining. It's terrible, terrible stuff. Never had it since, and that's one of the reasons I hate whiskey because of that day. I was drinking. I think might have been double Jack Daniels and Coke, but I don't know if there weren't much Coke in it or whatever. Probably about that much. Um, it's probably put me off whiskey. I don't drink much cider either these days either. Now and again, in the summer I'll have a can or a bottle or whatever it is. Don't so much bottles as cans, isn't it? I do like cider, but yeah, back then it was just drinking stuff just to get. Didn't plan on getting as shit faced as we did though. It just happened. It's like, yeah, that was my introduction to alcohol. About 2000, no, 1994, I reckon, 1994, early to 1995 kind of time. Then 1995, 1990 to 1996 was a crazy time, music industry and that. As I've said in other streams, it's all Blur, Oasis, that kind of deal. And then it was like, yeah, lots of smoking and good stuff. How you doing, mate?
Hey, pal, how you doing?
All right, just waffling on.
I'm knackered.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Same old then.
yeah. Well, 12 hour
Oh,
shift. What time did you start?
2,
Right, bloody hell. Wow.
2 o'clock this morning.
Yeah,
And then, obviously, I was supposed to finish till like 5, but I got a bit of a flyer. So,
yeah. Is it me? Oh, you
Probably my
frozen.
internet connection being a bit abnormal.
I can hear you all right. Just that's all right.
Yeah.
So I'm just seeing what's going on with this parcel at the moment. It's
Oh,
just like
best be of the day.
he's not moved. This guy's not moved for bloody ages. So I don't know what's going on. Uh, he's still in the same place.
Hey, Henry, dude.
Yeah. What are you drinking, mate? Oh, yeah.
Why does my internet connection suck?
I don't know. I never know if it's me or not. I'm not sure. You're all right. It's just
Oh,
you're
I'm,
yeah. That's all right. That's better.
yeah, I've moved into this new house, and
Yeah.
it just seems terrible.
Hmm. Are you running off of Wi-Fi
I'll
or running
connect to
off?
hotspot. I'll connect to my hotspot.
All right. Okay. Might cut out for a sec. I'll be back in a second. Um, I don't know what frequency quality of the video is on, but I'd imagine it's the internet. Sometimes it is the internet. So that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't worry about it.
No,
Just-
I've moved in, and it's supposed to be super fast broadband, but
yeah,
is it bollocks?
I don't know. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's weird
Right.
how it works. It's weird how that works. But what are you drinking anyway? That's what I was.
I, I'm just going to take a quick photo of it,
Okay.
for the grammage.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do a little bit more of that next year. I've neglected it quite a lot this year. Um,
So I've just opened a Play Brew Clock Out,
okay.
which is a New England IPA.
Mm.
6.7%
Oh,
Vic Secret Galaxy and Simcoe Cryo.
interesting.
So
Any good?
not too bad.
Yeah.
I'll soon tell you, mate. I'll soon tell you.
Looks all
Citrusy.
right. Looks juicy in the glass.
Not bad. Bit of dry hoppage going on as well with that. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Yes. Now just finishing up this. It's warmed up a little bit now, but it's okay for what it is.
Well, last night I reviewed Durham Brewery's Bounty Hunter.
Oh, I've seen that on. I did see it on Matt Trembling Madness a while back.
I couldn't get any coconut out of it,
Yeah, that's a shame. Uh,
so I was a little disappointed. And then I was gonna crack open the raspberry ruffles,
right.
but I thought I'll leave that for another day because
Yeah. I mean, I do like coconut in beer if you get coconut, but unfortunately, a lot of them you don't get it.
yeah, all I got with that was just chocolate, plain up chocolate stout, little
Yeah.
chocolate pot.
I've got a couple from Masvex. I think one of them's got supposed to have coconut in it.
Mm.
They've got a couple of stouts out, so I've got them hopefully getting delivered in the next half hour. If his truck ever moves, I don't know if he's turned off his GPS thing or whatever. I don't know. So
Well,
he's
he's
got.
fell asleep and he's having a good snooze.
I don't know what he's doing. He's been there for like 2 hours in the same place on the map. I keep refreshing it. He's in the same place. So he's not even moving around much. It's just the other
No.
side of Battersea Park from where I am. Don't know what's going on. So my delivery hour, he's got another 20 minutes.
You'll get
So
there when you get to there, Craig. You'll
we
get
will
there when you
do,
get
but
to
I just hurry up.
there. I hate waiting for parcels and stuff. I just
I don't
and I
mind if
like
he's
how they always say they'll send you
yeah,
a time by 11 o'clock in the morning.
yeah,
Well,
they
what's
do.
that
They
gonna
do
do?
that. Yeah. Well, at least you know. I mean, if you got to go out, at least you know, kind of deal. But
Mm,
if you're going to be late, just let me know.
mm,
Um, always use Henry always uses the hotspot from his phone. Sometimes it's slow. There's old 56k dial up, and sometimes I mean, I'm running off a Wi-Fi extender. So I got the bedroom door open, and um, if I shut the door, it's generally all right, but it has its moments.
mm.
So not much I can do about it really, but it's okay for what I want to do. I've had to get a chair because they've moved stuff around a bit. So it's like, oh, okay. So I've got a chair, I put it on the table, got that running through there. It'll do, but yeah.
I mean,
Um,
I don't mind using my phone because I've got unlimited everything on it, so
that's all right then.
I don't mind doing that. But it's just a bit of a pain in the rear.
Yeah, you just need chargers, make sure things are charged and all this sort of shit. I mean, at the
Yeah.
moment, I'm charging my phone off of my laptop because my laptop's plugged in. My charger,
Mm,
mobile charger that I use is getting charged because my daughter always uses it. She doesn't want to sit in where the thing is with the wire out the wall. She's like,
you
oh,
know.
so she uses it, and there's just 3 or 4 times a day drain it, and it's like, ah. So I've got a
Well,
shot, and there's nowhere for me. My phone, like the battery's
mm.
crap, so it just goes out quick.
Well,
So
I got a new beer fridge the other day, and now I'm vastly running out of places to plug things in.
yeah,
So,
so I was going to charge her phone, but I think she's taking it with her. So she'll be coming back, the phone will be dead. So,
but I've got one of these now. I got it from Boys.
oh yeah,
You know, the multi-tap one that's got the three USB in
yeah,
there as
they're
well. So,
pretty handy, aren't they?
yeah, and everything seems to charge off it. Obviously, it's more for lights and the tablet. Obviously, if I'm online,
Yeah,
but
yeah. They've got a like in the front room. They've got one of them. I'm like, the four things, and they've got like 3 or 4 USBs at the side. That's really
mm,
handy. We're starting to see a lot more of those these days, which is good.
you know,
Pardon me. And he's going on about Sabro hops. Yeah, it can, it can be, but I always sometimes it reminds me of like sun cream. It's got that kind of oily kind of not that I drink sun cream, but you know what I mean. That smell.
you know,
Um, and I think it can get a little bit overpowering sometimes, but it's not that. I prefer flake coconut in in
mm,
beer rather than flavorings or whatever.
yeah. I mean, I say this all the time. If you see something that says coconut milk, that just turns me off straight away. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
If you're gonna whack coconut in, whack some coconut in.
I mean generally, I don't know. I think the best type coconut. I can't remember what it is. It Oscar Blues Death by Coconut? That's probably one of the most coconut esque beers I've had before. And that
Mm,
was years ago. So whether it's changed or what, I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't update. Yeah, well, I keep refreshing, and maybe it's the page. Let's have a look.
well,
Oh,
I got this beer from Flavor because I thought it looked a bit like Sam Smalley.
Huh.
He's always saying, and he wears that little daft orange hat.
Yeah, still the same place. Yeah, I see he was on what's the name's thing last night. Woke up this morning and he was on what's his face? Beer bowl discussions guy. Can't remember.
Josh.
Josh. That's right. Yeah, he was on it. He was on his. I think he must have joined later on.
I was going to join. I was going to join with all the lads, with Bumpy and
Yeah,
Beerman and Tanner and Drew.
yeah.
But Brewski was on,
Oh, no, I can't be doing that either.
and I was just like, nah, no
He
way.
reminds me of Biff from Back to the Future. I don't know why. Probably because I've just been watching it the last few nights. So I watched the trilogy. I watched 2 and 3 last night. It just reminds me of him, like a drunk version of Biff.
Yeah. I mean, his rocking chair with his camera mounted on it, and it's forever just doing this, and it's like
Seasick.
making no sense. His cat, and I'm like, nah, I'm out, lads. See you all later.
He's always been. I can't watch it if he's on there. Just sorry and all that. But, nah.
Yeah.
How you doing? Cheers.
100% true.
I believe you. But yeah, that's it really. Gonna go and get another can, and that'll be it. I think.
Well, this is going down a treat.
Looks good. Right, won't be a sec. Oh, I'm expecting Little Un to be home soon anyway, so.
It's a bit of listen. Listen.
Never know what's going on over there. Might back until later. I don't know. You think they're coming back a certain time, and then about 2 hours later, 3 hours later, they come back. It's like, okay. It's getting a bit chilly, actually.
Yeah, so I'll probably end up having a couple of hours kip, and then if I decide to, I don't know what it is at the minute. I'm just kind of, I think I'm drained myself, just with work and everything else.
Yeah,
and then
12-hour shifts. It's gonna do that.
And then adding YouTube on top, I think it feels a bit like a chore.
I don't think I'll be able to do it at all if I had a full-time thing like you. I can do it. Well, certainly the first month or so, 2 months. Because obviously, it's one thing caring, it's another thing going out and doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's only Wednesday, but I've already done 44 hours.
Right, bloody hell.
So, and that's just the calf stuff. I haven't even bothered to look at my other works phone yet. I'll catch up over Christmas with that.
Went for an aggressive
pour. A bit tasty.
Aggressive pour on that one. 2-finger. Just trying to get the aromas out of it, really.
What is it, Alex says? Please be delicious.
Well, the first can was alright. So it was like £6 something for 4 cans down the road. So that'll do.
Love a couple of coconuts.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've heard that, Henry.
Yeah, I watched the first one late last week. I thought because I found a website where you can watch stuff, and basically leave it like that. And I was like, what films haven't I? Was like, Back to the Future. Before that, I watched Hear No Evil, See No Evil, and Stir Crazy. And I thought, Back to the Future, let's watch them. It just refreshed this thing. It's still the same place. I don't know what's going on there. Oh well. It's going to be later this evening, I guess. But yeah. Didn't realise there was a Steven Spielberg thing.
Hmm.
Um,
See, I don't watch many movies or
no, I don't.
I,
I don't. To be honest, I'm not a movie fan or
Hmm.
not fan, but I just don't watch. But things I haven't seen for a long time, it's like, let's just watch this. And it's, there's loads of things I've forgotten about. Classic films, never mind, you know.
You know,
About times I've been disappointed by certain films, especially sci-fi ones. I think this is just absolute rubbish. You've been watching
hmm,
it for an hour, it's half decent, then you get to the meaty part of the film, and it's just like I've just wasted an hour and a half watching this shit. It just puts me off. It just puts me off. So,
hmm. Hey up, Joey.
how you doing, Joey,
Joey,
mate? You're right. Cheers. Happy birthday for yesterday as well, by the way. Yeah, you had a good. I think you was on the stream quite a long time yesterday evening, so I hope you had a good one. Got Disco. How you doing? Yeah, I'm on my second can. Started just over an hour, nearly an hour and 10 minutes ago, so nothing crazy, but one Faith by Northern Monk. So supermarket cannage. So BC Herbs, how you doing? Good morning.
And
And
I'm
he's a
trying to play brew.
Lay
This book.
Bruco. Nice looking can.
A Nipa,
Very nice.
6.7%.
Yeah. Good.
Not too bad.
Yeah, so doing good. Just first
Was
beer I've
the
had.
disco going live tonight?
Don't know. Don't know. Was he?
I'm sure they mentioned it on Saturday.
Oh,
Or
right.
Rascal mentioned it on Saturday when he was pretty drunk.
Well, take it with a pinch of salt then. How you doing, CB? Cheers, man. CB Herbs there. Good morning to you. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you as well. Mate, you have a good one. If I don't speak to you before the end of the week, then yeah, cheers.
You know, I'm looking
Yeah, I
forward to
saw that.
Christmas Day.
I haven't had a haircut. Not me. You're not talking about me.
Cheers, BC.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
not me. Mine is.
I'm looking forward to Christmas Day. I'll get a
There we
sleep
go.
in.
That's mine.
The afro.
Yeah, I've not long had a shower, so it looks a bit shorter.
Grizzled.
Normally it goes like. I'll leave it like that, shall we?
Thing is,
Don't
though,
look too,
people
don't look too bad.
pay a fortune to get hair like that, Greg.
Yeah, I know. Apparently.
If they could just scalp you, I'm sure there'd be some rich person out there that'd want that.
It don't look too bad once it's been washed because it goes a little bit flatter. It just looks a bit better, but when it's proper dry, it just goes.
Yeah. Well, women know that feeling.
Oh, got this little bit here. What's all that about? It's just a curl. Right, whatever.
Really.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care. It's live. Yeah, US midweek. Yeah, never heard of the such the like. Unless I missed the memo somewhere. No, it's just Christmas beer premiere with me going live at 5. Oh, it's a premiere. Okay.
Because I think they were saying about next Saturday, because obviously Saturday night's their thing, isn't it? 10 o'clock.
Next
So it'll
Saturday's
be Christmas
next
Eve.
Saturday. Next Saturday's New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Well, obviously, like this Saturday's Christmas Eve, so I think they were debating. whether or not to move it a little bit.
You were going live Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm not too sure yet.
Right.
But then again,
Cheers, everyone. It's
nobody
just
else,
joined, by the way. So we've got a few people in. Hi.
nobody else is saying that they're going live Christmas Eve. So there's not many people saying that they're going to do it. So
I might go. Well, we'll see, if anyone, if someone's live, then I mean, I'll probably be with my daughter anyway, on and off.
I mean, I'm getting invited to so many private streams.
I don't mind
private streams aren't as good as being
No,
able to chat with people. And
I prefer live stuff because I like to interact with people in the chat as well. And whereas offline is okay for a certain level, and then I can't be asked with the music and all that because I can do that in my spare time. And then it's stuff you like as well, not a load of shit.
because Jackman might go live, but he said he'll only do like a private live if he does.
Oh right, okay.
Because he's getting harassed by people from Topman's bloody channel.
I've heard bits and bats. I've not. I don't know what the deal is there or whatever.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think people are just either drained or they're just peed off with all the drama at the minute. So
I mean, I generally stick to myself, if you know what I mean, and then but know people as well, and I'm quite happy with that.
yeah.
But is what it is, I guess. Let me just scroll back here.
The only drama Craig deals with is Jay Atari.
Yeah, pissed up streams in hotel rooms. They're fun.
Legendary.
There we go. Cheers, my BC Herb saying hi to Henry, and vice versa. Hope you're good, says Henry to Disco. Cheers, Vanessa. How you doing? Merry Christmas to you in this Christmas week. Hope you're keeping well. CB Herbs saying hi to Vanessa. Henry saying hi to Vanessa. Everyone's saying hi to each other, which is all good. Disco saying cheers back to Henry. Vanessa saying hi to BC and Henry. Then we got Jules. How you doing? Cheers.
Hi, Jules.
How you doing, Jules?
Hey, Drewy.
Drew's in the house as well. Cheers, dear lad. Bake up a storm, smoked turkey, made it the eggs. I don't even know what half of that. Oh, eggnog. Yeah, that's not a thing over here. Eggnog. I see it more in beer than anything else. It's starting to creep into the brewing industry a little bit, but I don't think it has. I don't think a lot of people buy it. I think they turn into shelf turds. But,
I'm just wondering now how many Americans are watching this sat on their throne.
It's probably 60%, I reckon.
Because it'll be like 8 a.m. for some.
It depends what part, what side. I mean, it'd be certainly late morning for most of them, I would have thought. Was it 5 hours? So it's, 10:30. Potentially.
I know Drewy was up late.
Right, yeah, that's it. So, but yeah. Is it 10:30? My maths is terrible. So. Working right now. Yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it? Count on that. They're not happy to have taken anything else rather than being positive. Oh, we're talking about streams, yeah. So, yeah, ignore it all. Most people are saying hi to each other here, so yeah, 10:34 says Jules. So, there you go. Boom. That's East Coast. So
yeah.
So it'd be more earlier. I think was it 6 hours? Is it half? I think Ohio's at 6 hours. I'm not sure. It might be 9:30 for Joey. I'm not sure.
Mm.
There we go. Angie's back. So well, I'm just going to go for a Jimmy. Wait me a minute.
No problem. Hey up, Angie. Get your Reto, darling. Rain, huge winds, flash freezing coming Friday. We'll be slip and slide Saturday. Slip sliding away. Slip and sliding away. All we're gonna do is slip and slide away. That's what it comes down to. Pacific is 3 hours earlier than East Coast. Too many time zones. Too many time zones. I was saying that earlier, like, obviously, like, sometimes Beer Man goes like 11 o'clock our time, but then Spain going to like 1 a.m. It's like, crikey. Put the man on the head, yeah. Yeah. Got the council out. Got the council out, Angie. Got the strimmer. The strimmer and the lawnmower. Straight over. Nice, 5 hours. Already out, Henry. Already out. Hey, Angie. That's on the morning. Hello, lovely Angie. With awesome gloves. Don't know if that's a euphemism, but there you go, Joey.
Oh.
Henry loves us all.
Welcome everyone who's just joined. Appreciate you. As Alex would say. Yeah, I'm drinking a Faith by Northern Motors. The light's getting a bit better. Now it's getting darker. So second, I might have a Stella in a minute. And save them. Stella Artois. There's 3 in the fridge there, so I can always replace them.
I've got Madry in the fridge.
Yeah, they do 4-pack of Madry down the co-op. But most of the lagers are in the fridge, but all the craft stuff is just on a warm shelf. It's like, fucking hell. What's that?
I've noticed that even in my supermarket, on the end of the aisle where they put the beers in the fridge, it's all the rubbish beers.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why can't you put some craft beer in there? Make it a lot easier for people.
Here we go. Due for unforeseen circumstances, no tracking information is available. Please contact our customer service team on blah, 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 blah for further details. Nice. Let me just refresh that, just to see.
I'm just saying hi to Craig. Joy's saying hi to Vanessa.
Sorry, I'll be with you in a sec.
Oh, it's all right. I caught up to it once. Joy said hello to the lovely Jules.
Waiting for a fucking delivery.
Yeah, freezing, Jules. Yeah. Funny enough, it was freezing last week over here, and then we had this Spanish hot air plume on Monday, which made it rather. I won't say warm. It was more like a bit like a passing fart in the wind. But it stayed mild for the rest of the week. It's all on this text breakup all that. Yeah. Hi, angel friend, Hannah, says Jules. Are you caught up?
You better fucking turn up today.
Your lad needs beer. On New Year's Eve, me and Sharky are going to be doing the Sierra Nevada rum quad.
All right. Yeah, they had one of them on. Welcome everyone who's just joined. Sorry. They They had one of them on Trembling Madness. I can't remember what one it was. I know there's a few others on the other website, but yeah.
The only thing I'm peeved off about really about that is some people have said that they can pick up them bottles for £13.
What, in the UK?
Yeah. So Rob Bramall, his local bottle shop, was doing Sierra Nevada trip in the woods for £13 a bottle.
Right.
And then I think was it Adam from Mersey Beers? He said he could pick us up for around 13 quid as well.
I've never seen it. I would have bought some.
I was like, £23.50 on Sierra Nevada. Cascade Club.
Let me have a look.
I'd wish they got on with that Celebration IPA. The old fish wants to be in the middle of Angie's famous cuddle pit. Well, that sounds interesting. I'd love that. Everyone in a big mosh pit instead of fighting, we're cuddling. I think it'll be a big hit. All are welcome. Yeah. Thanks for the invite, Angie. It'd have to be a decent size mosh pit. Especially if I rock up.
Fucking hell. Sorry. Just where do we get to?
Yours is body heat comment. That's where we're up to.
It's cold being alone. That one, no?
No, further.
Oh, body heat a bit below it. Oh, yeah, you'll be there. So, there we go. Friction. Wow.
Robin.
It's going to get a lot colder soon. So, definitely wrap up a little bit.
Me too, LG. I'm fluffy and warm and squishy.
It's quite big, and it's quite big. YouTube family.
You possibly missed out Horny there as well, Angie. Whatever takes your fancy, I suppose.
I don't know what that is. What's that?
Horns on the ram.
Yeah, exactly. Probably. Anyway, I've got a mince pie here. I know it doesn't go with a pale ale, but it's been sat here for a little while.
A mince pie.
Mm-hmm.
Mince pie. Get it down here, son. Funny enough, I was saying last night, because we've done no shopping yet at all.
They haven't
We've
either.
got nothing in for Christmas.
They haven't done nothing either. Like last year, they waited until Christmas Eve. I'm like, I haven't got a massive amount of money left after spending loads. So I don't know one from me, but I ain't got a lot of money, so I'm not bothered anyway. So,
but to me, it's not.
I just want to get to January.
I don't have kids or anything.
Yeah.
So to me, there's only a few things that make Christmas Christmas. You know what I mean? It's whiskey, it's mince pies.
I like a Baileys, bit of port, Baileys. They're my two things I drink that time of year rather than any other time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just catching up on some. But yeah, I don't mind Baileys and stuff. We're cool, the right thing, because my actions are totally different from. Yeah, indeed. But Huh. It would be a different. Yeah. Don't know about little. Don't know about
Looks like the rapper Lil Dicky.
that.
I was going to come to your defense and say it's not Little Dicky. I've shared a room with him, but I thought I better not.
Yeah, but you speak
Why?
the truth. You speak the truth.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's like an elephant's trunk on a good day.
It was a
I
bit
may as well
warm.
grab another beer
Yeah.
while I'm here. See, this is what happens. Craig says, come up for one. What happens? I never just have one.
Yeah, but you're not as tired anymore, are you? So.
No, I'm bloody scattered. I'll grab a beer.
All right, mate. I can't say I've even heard of him. So. Right. There we go. Chuck you out your pit. I can't see the small writing on the screen. They should make the actual screen that if you when you used to doing the old StreamYard, it's too. You need it bigger. I don't know if you can do that, or I don't want it full screen, but I want it like three-quarter of the screen would be good, and then just have the chat as normal, but make the thing a little bit kind of the boxes and that a bit sort of bigger, or you can draw it out a little bit. That'd be good. But picture underarms. Well, would be a little bit. Would be a little bit. 6 hours doesn't. It goes very quickly. 6 hours on a live stream, depending on the chat, how it flows. Sometimes beer just makes things go. It's like being in a pub. It goes quick. You just sit in one place, having a few beers, having a chat. Time.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's all Joey's fault. It's all Joey's fault.
Have a spot or two, Luke.
Yeah. Considering cracking a cheeky afternoon beer, go for it, man. It's very rarely I drink online in the afternoon, so it's like, do it. Yeah, I might have one more after this. I'm debating the
Well,
Stella.
see, one more.
Debate.
Before we go, it'll be a 4-hour
No,
stream.
but all the while there's no one here, I may as well do it.
Yeah.
As soon as people turn up and that, it's like, right, I'm going, bye. You know what I mean?
And
So,
all I say is, if I look and sound terrible, it's because I've just done a 12-hour shift. Just in
right.
case anyone was wondering. I can't be glamorous all the time.
I thought you talked about your internet. That seems to be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know what you're drinking, what you're going to crack.
I just cracked a quick battery.
I was going to say that looks a bit lagerish.
Yeah. I've
Oh,
got a load of Imperial Stouts in the fridge.
yeah, I've got
I
loads at
just
home.
don't want to crack them yet.
I was hoping to have a few today, but things, I don't know what's going on. Seems to have stopped.
Unless we broke down.
I don't know. It just tells you go to information, it goes into strikes. It's not strike day. I don't want to redeliver, that's for sure. I want it today. Sort your shit out, get it here today.
You UK bloke need to get passports.
Parcels and
Come over here
letters
for the World
taking
Cup.
strike action on Friday and Saturday, so I've got tomorrow. I can handle tomorrow then. So Friday and Saturday they're on strike, so it will turn up. It just might not be today. It will be tomorrow. I thought they were striking tomorrow, but they're not, so that's all right.
I've already got a passport, Joey. I've never been passportless.
Well, I've got a passport. I can't remember how many years are left on it. I think I've got another 4 years left on mine. I think I got a 10-year one just before they changed it to a 5-yearly one because they get more fucking longer. So money.
I think I've got 7 years left.
Yeah, then now it's 5 years, so you're paying the same amount for half the time. Cheeky bastards. So,
One way to get the money in.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how the World Cup's going to work out as well, Joey, to be honest, because could you imagine having 3 group games? How are they going to do it?
I think they're going to change it. They're going to change it.
If you're in Mexico, what happens if you're in Mexico, then have to go to Canada, then to the US?
I think it sounds like they're going to change it. They're going to keep it as it is. Because it was going to be 2 games. I think they're going to change it back to 3. But it's going to be a hell of a lot more games. I think they might have to do like 2. They might have to do 2 group games at the same time. I think that's or 2 different groups at the same time for first games because there's more teams in it, so you can pick and choose who you're going to watch.
Yeah. But I mean, logistically for supporters, if your home nation's got 3 games, what if it's 1 in Canada, 1 in Mexico, 1 in the US?
I don't know how they're going to work it.
Travel arrangements are going to be an absolute nightmare.
I don't know how they're going to work it, to be honest. I know Korea, was it South Korea and Japan? Did they share it?
Yeah,
in 2002.
But they made sure though that if a nation was playing in Japan,
yeah, well,
all their games would be in Japan. But
they're going to have
imagine
to do
going to the US World Cup and just find yourself in Mexico for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'd rather be in Canada or the States, to be honest, but end up getting mugged in Mexico. We get mugged anywhere, but yeah, Mexico would be a little bit. Don't know about that.
I reckon I could get mugged in Joey's house.
Well, probably. It'll be interesting. It's going to cost. But the thing is, it will cost a fortune, and it's like, I know it's a long way away, but it's 4 years away now. Have to wait and see. Yeah, I think they'll have a good team by then, the States. I think they're building for it. This World Cup, they've got some good youngsters.
Yeah,
they need to have more friendlies against like South American and European sides. That's what you need to do. Some of the big teams.
It's a little like Argentina in rugby. So Argentina were always rubbish. They were worse than Italy at one point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then obviously they play the Southern Hemisphere teams, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, all the time. And then all of a sudden, in a party bus. Yeah. But then all of a sudden, they've come good and people are like, well, where's this come from? And it's like, because they've been playing the best 3 teams, which South Africa, New Zealand, and Australia. Obviously, I think
for a long time they were the 3 best, and then England got better. They're on that kind of level now, but since they won the World Cup in 2003, and they've been at a certain level since. There's not much between the big. I mean, the All Blacks have always been a little bit ahead of the rest. So.
And you say she's there in 2026?
Yeah, exactly. Joey's setting anything up scares the heck out of me. Yeah, well. They are. It's across 3 countries, though, so. Joe set up the bang bus.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Joey? I'll sort the bus out to Mexico and back, lads.
Yeah, don't know. Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Boston. See, I don't even know. Gillette
Mercedes-Benz
Stadium.
Stadium's a lovely looking stadium.
See, Boston, we could tie in some beer shit there. Is it in Boston, though? Oh, it's Atlanta. Sorry. Atalanta's in Italy, you idiot. Dallas, Houston, Kansas City. Right. Hang on.
That is beer delivery for the lad. Yeah, like I said, it'll be really interesting to see what they kind of do. Hey up, Paul. Hey, Brew News. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. So, yeah, Arrowhead Stadium, Los Angeles. The only thing with a lot of those stadiums, though, Joey, is they're not set up for soccer or football or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Ooh.
Beer.
Beer.
We may as well go. We may as well open it up and see what we've got.
An unboxing video.
Let me just go and get a knife or a pair of scissors.
Well, I have to say that Atlanta Mercedes-Benz Stadium is an awesome looking stadium. What's that new one in Los Angeles? Is it in LA? Or the Arrowhead Stadium? Yeah.
What is the time anyway? He's only 25 minutes late. Not too bad.
It's almost 4 o'clock, you lad.
It's all right. I resigned to it. Turn up tomorrow, to be honest. Try not to cut my hand off. They do pack it quite. There we go.
Yeah, Joey, best bet East Coast. It was Philly in New York.
Right, let me just get rid of all this sort of stuff. You know what it's like. They put all this sort of gear in. Let me just get rid of all that, and then I'll come back.
3 different countries, 16 different host cities.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's 40 odd. Was it 46 teams, something like
that? Each group is assigned to a host city, so that's how they're going to do it. It's not a great way for economies in other areas, if you know what I mean, Joey. So, like, if you get England and they play all their games in Kansas City, then English people tend to drink a hell of a lot more than, say, people from South Korea or Japan. So
have to wait and see. It's a long way off. Could definitely combine that with beer and stuff. I know, Joey, you're not a crazy beer. Oh, check out his PA if you're there. Ange, this is the guy I was talking about the other day. He does art and stuff. PA Brew News. Just set up another channel, incidentally. So PA Outdoors. Check it out. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Right, let's get into an unboxing then. We go. Big hair. Right, this literally just turned up, so all stouts really. Stocking filler nostalgia imperial stout from Asvex, 12%.
No.
So this is a chocolate orange imperial stout, basically. So out of Liverpool.
What is it, Terry's?
Who knows? Who knows? It's mine now. So this is my continuous improvement. This is the orange, chocolate, and vanilla imperial stout Northern Monk. That's 11%.
That's kind of. I like the gold.
Yeah, I've got the other one at home. They brought out another one. Oh, this one's from the States, from Mask Landing Brewing Company. I've had it before a couple of times, and this is Gunner's Daughter Milk Stout. But I've always wanted to review it. So it's a 5.5% milk stout brewed with natural flavourings. I don't know what that means. Balanced milk stout with delicious notes of peanut butter, coffee, and dark chocolate. I've had it before. It's fantastic. So
That is an Arsenal stout.
it's a damn good beer.
You got the good ones?
So I'll do these three separately because there's a bottle there. Let's do the bottle. What's this? Oh, this is from Tartarus. This is hazelnut Abdon, which is
Yeah, I've had it.
17% imperial stout. So I'm going to get shitty on that, no doubt. Just one of the smaller cans. Have a look. Yeah. So I'll do these together at the end. I'm guessing that's the other small one. That's what she said. Can. So this is Funky Fluid and Nerd Brewing collab Royal Cookie S'mores. So an imperial stout with cacao, marshmallow, graham cracker, vanilla, 11.4. It's their 4th anniversary collaboration series. I've got the other one at home. This should have turned up on my other one, but so these guys are out of. They're out of. I think it's Poland. Nerd Brewing Danish. I can't remember. I know Funky Fluid's Polish.
I was going to say, for some reason, the can art didn't look British.
Oh no, it's definitely not British. It's just I can't remember where.
I think that it's Sweden. Nerd.
Funky. I know Funky Fluid's Polish, but is it Swedish?
I think it's Swedish. Nerd Brewing.
But anyway, but this is brewed at, in Warsaw, Poland. So that sounds all right. Oh, this is that crazy one, Diamonds in the Mud. So it's a glittery imperial stout, chocolate, vanilla, and tonka. 10.1% stout from Vault City and Edmondson. So this has got glitter in this one.
Decent can art. I'm digging the can art.
It's pretty awesome. So yeah. So far, the milk stout is the lowest ABV at 5.5. Everything else is double figures. I think the three smaller cans are going to be. Oh, this is from my neck of the woods, from nowhere. So from Flock. It's a double
Mm.
IPA, 8% down in
I'm yet
Canterbury.
to have anything from Flock.
This is the only pale beer I've got. So it's got Nelson, Strata, Citra, and Mosaic, and it's 8%. So that's the only one that's going to go in the fridge. Uh, Another one then from Asvex. This is I can't even pronounce it. Venta Black Creatures. Venta Black Creatures Imperial Style. I'm probably butchering that up. Oh, he dropped it. It's a pretty cool looking label. So this is a peanut butter brownie Imperial Stout at 12.5. Crazy ABVs. And then the
That's going to be
three.
an interesting live stream.
What, all of them? Dead, man. Be dead.
That was the Abaddon.
Yeah. So this is this series of collabs that Siren have done. This is Om Apollo. This is their Charm. 330ml can then. Imperial Porter with almond coffee.
Mm.
9%. Sessionable. Very nice. They're all over here. So this is Curiosity, collab with Garage Project. I guess this is the one in New Zealand, Garage Project. Wellington.
Garage.
Curiosity. So it's an Imperial Stout with tonka and vanilla.
Nice.
10%.
Only a 10.
And lastly, which Rob reviewed, posted yesterday. So collab with Cycle Brewing, they're out of Florida, I believe. Candor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Candor.
Candor, yeah.
So this is a decadent stout with Rio Caribe. I'm butchering that up. Cacao. Pit roasted, caramelized dark sugars, layers of Belgian chocolate flavors, interwoven with biscuity vanilla, wafer notes. A lowly 7.8. So a little bit more approachable if you like, and that's it.
Nice. Nice collection there.
Yeah, just got over the free delivery mark on that one, so that's going to be it for me. Been ordering beers for quite a long time, but some nice beers there too. I'll probably crack one of them later.
17% there. Cool.
No, the 17% is like, oh, I think that might be a one and done beer for the day.
Put it this way, I had 4 of them in their tap room.
Yeah, I've got another one at home. I think it's a chocolate and coconut one. But yeah. Right, let me just get rid of this. I don't know if there's any sweets in this. Sometimes they put sweets in. I'm going to put this outside. Out the way. Any sweets? No sweets.
Humbug. It's Christmas as well.
Well, the amount I spent with them the last bloody... Doesn't matter. Matters not. Oh well. Let's throw this over here out of the way for now. Might put the light on in a minute, I don't know.
I mean, I've still got the best part of 2 B52 boxes to go through.
But yeah, let me just scroll. Sorry, I'm missing comments. Terrible host, I know.
Loads of comments, mate.
Oh, I'm really sorry. What I'll do, I'll go back and I'll put them on screen So apologies. You know what I'm like. It's not personal. Much. No, I'm joking. So,
No comment.
I'm all the way up to pulsating now. I need to come down a little bit. I know Joey's on about the World Cup for a bit. We'll start from there. There we go. About the football. Yeah. Cheers, Paul, if you're still there, and everyone else. Oh, they'd all be in one city. Right, cool. Yeah, I wouldn't even be bothered about going to the games, to be honest with you. I'd be quite happy watch them in a bar in America. That'd be pretty cool.
Mm.
Or if America are playing, going with England top on.
Yeah.
You know
Depends
what I mean?
if the US get England, though, isn't it?
Well, there is that. I wouldn't want that. I just wouldn't want that at all. I wouldn't be that bothered about going. Just be in America at the time. Somewhere warm.
But enough, I was going to message Dan from FLX. I was
I'll
like,
have a look after. Cheers.
I could possibly get 4 to 5 days off next September. You know, for their beer tuber palooza.
Oh, I've been invited a few times, but September's a pretty shit month for me. Because they done it in August a couple of years ago, and it was so steaming hot. I think it was pre-pandemic, obviously, and it was steaming hot. 2019, so they pushed it back. It was just too hot, but it was in New Jersey in August, so a bit further north in New York in September is probably a little bit more bearable, I'd imagine. But I could do the weekend, but I wouldn't be able to do. I mean, if I'm going over, I'd like to do a few bars or breweries and that. It's just a case of getting around with their public transport shit, and I don't drive, so it's kind of a bit tricky.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just down the road like it is for us. It's like, down the road for them is like half a day. It's like, so.
Well, that's why they got bigger cars and bigger motorways and.
Well, I'm not even gonna. But yeah.
Not like Joey always keeps going on about our little country roads and stuff like that.
Oh, they're small. I don't know if he's been. Yeah, but he's saying country roads. They're probably like 2 cars can pass. Country lanes. Now that's another. It's like 1 car. That's it. On a 2-way road.
Yep. With the little lay-by in.
That's it. And you just like pull over places. Yeah, plenty of beer. Meet up in Puerto Rico. No passport required there. How about that? Pretty good.
See, I mean, the good thing is you can get a flight from Manchester to New York in like 5.5 hours.
Did I just block someone then? Accidentally?
I think possibly.
Oh my god! Please tell me that didn't happen.
It'll probably be Henry.
No, I don't know who it was. It was. I pressed the thing just to get the thing, the thing up, and I pressed another one and then pressed it again, and it's like, oh shit. Oh, I don't know.
Disco said, yeah, Nerd are indeed in Sweden.
Right, there you go. Yeah.
That's possibly the one that you.
Yeah, they collab with Funky Fluid, so I've got another one at home. Yeah, that the large can, that one. So it's not that one. It's actually a 500ml can as well as this. It's a 500.
I like 500ml cans.
A 500ml can of a 11.4. Oh. Shit faced. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting. But I fancied some beer. So I've had a lot. I've got about 20 Impy Stouts at home, and now I've got a few here, so saves me bringing them up. Just another batch.
Indeed, Henry. Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, lots of it. The Swedish bikini team was popular, but yeah, all the old glittery stout is crazy. Yeah, only 10. We'll get through these comments. We will.
Only 10, yeah.
ABV the max ABV I have is 11. Yeah. The lowest is it that one? The lowest I've got here is 7.8 out of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 beers. So
We all know which one's the big hitter.
yeah, it's that bottle. It's that bottle. I didn't realise it was. It's only a 330. Thank God.
Yeah.
But that thing.
My favourite guys over at Tartarus.
I've not had anything from them before. But
Haven't you?
no. Not
Oh,
that I
you're
know
in
of.
for a treat.
I might. Let me have a look. Let me just double check.
You're in for a treat if you haven't.
I've
They
got.
did, so the Abaddon is, they've done like a
Yeah.
little series. So there's the hazelnut one, which you've got now. And then there was the normal chocolate, and then there was a marshmallow. And yeah,
Oh, I've had 2 beers from them apparently. I can't remember. What have I had then? Yeah, I've had Earbus, a raspberry chocolate imperial stout, and that was 14.5. And that weren't long ago. That was in October.
Mhm.
And I've had the Quebec Abaddon. Quebec Abaddon. That was in 2021. I've had 2. That was a box, yeah. Right, 2 seconds. I've got to pause it. I think there's someone at the door. 2 seconds.
Someone's knocking at your door. Somebody's ringing the bell. What, Craigie boy? Oh, sorry, Angie. It was Craig, not me. Yeah, you're blocked. Blocked Angie, blocked Angie. What did Angie do? Exactly.
Okay.
Yep, JV. JV's hangout.
How you doing? I'm a bit behind on the. I blocked Angie for 5 minutes. That's what it was. I'm sorry, Angie. I just found out what it was. I'm an
I mean,
idiot.
don't worry, because sometimes Angie needs a good 5 minute time up. Sit on the
No,
naughty step.
yeah, I just pressed the right. It was just. Sorry. Cheers, JV. And that's it. I've caught up, really. Sorry, that's my fault. Oh well. At least I found out what happened anyway. So
Shit happens.
she didn't do nothing. I just pressed the wrong button and it done its thing. So,
Angie was being crude in the chat. That's what happens.
oh yeah.
Just talking about getting a rat out and
No,
doing a bit of slap painting with it.
I better shut the door. My sister-in-law's boyfriend just got back from his shift. So, but
And he's too innocent to hear anything that happens on this channel.
about that, he doesn't know. But yeah, I try and tone it a bit. But
Yes, you're back, Angie. Free Angie. We have JV. Look, she's back.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I know I pressed something. I thought, and I didn't know who it was. So I'm sorry. I was just
Great
me.
story, Angie.
I do because I've got the touch screen on here, and it's like I just pressed the wrong button. Simple as that. Cheers, nice one.
Great story. Me, not too much.
Yeah, I done it with Peter once. I blocked him for about a year. I didn't know how to get him back on the thing, so I looked it up and I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, he commented there was a bunch of like bots that were coming through all together, about three different bots posting 2 or 3 messages in each, and he just happened to be in the middle of all that, and I just block. I was like, "Oh shit!" I blocked Peter, and I didn't know for a year how to sort it out. So,
Yeah.
but there you go.
I tend to try not to block people, but luckily I only get trolled on other people's channels, so that's not a bad thing.
Getting dark pretty quick here now.
Yeah, it's been dark here for a while. Obviously, because I'm in the north, and
Well, that's it. Yeah, Northerner.
Northerner. Been dark.
You, Angie, but it just kept extending the block. So it's Henry's fault, not me. So, yeah.
Justice, baby.
You'd have been back sooner, but it was Henry. Happy solstice, brothers. Is it today? Is it today?
Yeah, 21st, isn't it?
I guess so, yeah. Ah, there you go. Winter solstice. Oh, well.
Shortest day of the year. Not that I see much daylight today.
Well, I didn't even... I mean, it's not even cloudy. It's sort of half and half dark. I could show you, actually. Let me just... I'll take you to the window and...
Well, you can see mine up there. Mine is dark.
There's not much of a view. It's just... so if you go that sort of way, it's towards Battersea Bridge. There's shops and shit over there, and it's quite a fairly busy road. Trying to get you a London bus. There's normally a few around. Oh well, whatever. You know what a London bus looks like. But it's a lot. There's a lot.
Big red thing on wheels.
Yeah, I just don't know what's. There's about 4 or 5 different buses use this road going both ways, and there's none when I show you. Oh, this is what it is. Let me just put that back in there.
I'm going to go for a quick Jimmy Riddle, mate. Be back in a second.
No worries. Do it. Oh, what's going on here? It's the wrong way around. What's my phone up to? 62%. Doesn't charge very quickly on this thing. So yeah, there you go. Have to go to the YouTube studio and the settings, community, automated filters, hidden users to undo that. Yeah, I've done it now, but for a while it took me. I had to go and look at a video online to work out how to do it because and then I forgot for ages. Like, where's Peter? I couldn't comment. He said, I still can't comment. I was like, oh, let me sort this out. And then I went and done it straight away. But yeah, just happens now and again. So obviously just timed people out. It's the first time I've ever timed anyone out, to be honest. Oh, right. But yeah, I'm just going to leave that there. I know we're going to have a Jimmy Riddle as well. Back in a sec.
Two hours. I done 12 hours before I joined JV. 2 o'clock this morning. Yeah, previously self-employed beer taster. Yeah. Yeah, I am over because some better kids shall come on. Sounds cool. Hey up, Twisted Fairy. Hey Craig, hey Craigloo. Hey chap. I'm kidding, he doesn't do that. That'd be a good interview, Joey, if you can. Says Joey.
Hey, how you doing? 16 people. Cheers for joining. Appreciate it as always. Self-employed. I wish. I'm up in London at the moment, so I thought I'd do. Well, it's not really. I didn't have lunch. I just started on the beer. But, what were we talking about there? Must have missed loads here. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry mate, we caught up.
How you doing, Twisted? You alright? So, number 3. I'm obviously going to drink them all, aren't I? Faith. Have faith in that. So,
You
well,
gotta
certainly
have
got.
faith to faith. Oh, you gotta have faith.
Yeah. I'll let you sing,
Yeah.
because I can't.
Neither can I, but nothing stops me. I sing on karaoke when I'm drunk. That's about it.
Let me just hide these cans. But oh, you've been on the beer. Oh, yeah, I've got 1 can. I'll do. 1 can's all right. Put it over here. We can go and take that down rubbish tomorrow or later on. So yeah,
Craig said one, I've had a half.
I had a half an hour until the premiere Christmas beer, Brass Castle. Is it Higgy Figgy something? I can't quite see it.
Yeah, Hifiggy. Hifiggy from Brass Castle.
Welcome back, Bill.
Gorgeous Yorkshireman. Cheers, Philby Wilby Wilby.
Cheers. Yeah, I noticed that. I got my hair cut as well. It's alright.
Your haircut?
Yeah,
What? Where? Who did it?
it's a right mess.
I don't know. I've been drunk for 4 months.
It's getting higher now. Now it's dried out a little bit. It's earlier on it was quite, and now it's like
Now he looks like a young Bob Ross.
yeah. What a picture.
Just need to get his oil paintings out.
Yeah, right. Oh, well. People saying hi to each other. It's all good. Catching up there slowly. Twisted saying hi. That was forwards. I'm supposed to get an hour, but it's usually busy, so I get 30 minutes. Right. People saying hello. It is. We're getting there. Told you I'd get through them, didn't I? Bit of airtime. No, I'm joking. You better be able to read quick. I'm really sorry, Ange. I didn't know you was live, to be honest. You were sweet. Phil, Twisted. We need a World Cup of Beer Championship. Would be awesome. Bit late now. Bit late. They've been done in the past, I think. You're muted, Luke. Oh, you're not talking to me. Okay, I'll shut up then. He knows he's muted. He's not talking to me. You've got that, have you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll get well soon. Twisted. Damn. Get well soon, my dear. Saying hi to each other. It's me saying, "Oh, you're muted." And it's like he knows he's not talking. You're talking to someone else.
Yeah, the family have just got in, so
Fair enough.
they
Me,
do a lot less hours.
I don't know about that.
They could do Bob Ross paintings while doing a beer review at the same time. There you go.
Don't know about that. But yeah.
BR Brew News.
Well, Paul's done, PA Brew News has done a few of them sort of things. If you go look back on his channel, he's a very good artist. So I don't know if he's still there, but yeah, get better soon. Twisted. That's not good. Not good any time of year, but not now. Let me just scroll back. What did we get to? I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. That's what she said. I'm trying to find it. No. Where was that comment? Oh, that one. There we go. Not nice time of year. Yeah, he's had it 6 times.
Six times I've had it twisted. The last 2 Christmases I've had COVID.
You must lick shopping trolley handles or something. I don't know. How do you do it?
Deal with members of the public. That's what it's called.
Right. Yeah, okay. But, you get well soon, my dear. No worries. Indeed. Let me just. I nearly pressed the same button again then to JV. Didn't work. Anyway, cheers everyone. If you can drink or whatever. If you just finish work, finish your lunch, whatever, or having lunch.
I read that as love you two beautiful ladies. I thought, well,
that's all right. As long as it's a beautiful, I'll take it. Um, if only we knew an art channel could teach. Yeah, it'd be good. It wouldn't be very good art. Kind of,
Oh, really?
pretty much ready now. I
Have,
got my
have you?
all my stuff done. I bought most stuff Monday, and most of it got wrapped yesterday. So I've got one present to wrap and about 2 or 3 cards to write, and that's it. Done in 2 days. Well, it won't be today, but probably do it tomorrow.
I've, I've learnt tons off Angie in art. Put a load of different paint in a cup, pour it on a canvas, and just twist it around in a circle. Job done.
Well, yeah, I mean, I see some of the modern day art, and I think, well, why aren't I a millionaire?
Yeah.
I used to be really half decent at art when I was younger. Um, it's like anything. As soon as you stop doing it, it's not as good or whatever. Yeah, when I was in what you call high school, secondary school, and college, I used to be fairly decent. I got a C in art at school, and I was really disappointed with it. And I looked at everyone else's art, and I thought, well, it's better than everyone else's. It's not often I feel that way, but I was really
My
disappointed.
my doodles might have been something.
Huh, that's all right.
Not one.
Can't see it at the moment. Oh yeah, is that a duck? Donald Duck type thing? Just
You're
about see it.
despicable.
You tilt it, and
Yeah.
you'll be able to see it. Yeah. Struggle with white background on a thing.
I'll turn my.
It might be the brightness. Oh yeah, see it now. Wow, that's really good.
Yabba dabba do.
I'm all for. I used to like black and white drawings. I used to do a lot of that. And I used to like shadows and things like that. Well, that's really good. Remind me of Frosties type thing.
Yeah, so they're just the type of. I mean, that was just a nonsense
Yeah, but
windmill.
yeah, but I like the nonsense. They're the ones that I like. Uh,
Two waterfalls in the middle of a jungle.
I must admit, I thought there were 3 carrots getting pulled up.
With a
So,
piece of beetroot in the middle.
yeah, something like
That's a turn up for the books.
that. But I think it's funny. You never know what people will watch. There is a beer man doing serious beer reviews, and a guy called Beer Man. Yeah, gets like 10 times more views.
Yeah.
It's just you know.
Well, when you say just serious beer reviews, I mean, yeah. I mean, to be honest though, me and Beer
It's great.
Man's half brother, Harmonica Man, we were jamming it on Monday morning, 5 o'clock. He was there, harmonica playing, and I was in the kitchen doing the pots and pans.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm drinking beer.
Superb spleen. Eh, yeah, I've learned a lot from Angie as well. Some of it's art.
Music
I
is
don't.
art, Jamie.
I don't wrap any presents till Christmas. I didn't wrap them. My sister-in-law wrapped them. If I started wrapping at about, I reckon, 6 o'clock in the evening, I would still be wrapping at about 12 with about a dozen presents. It would take me 6 hours.
I I haven't bought any presents this year, so I won't be wrapping a single thing.
That's fair. That's good. Wish I could do that.
I'm consistent then.
Yeah, it's just it's just the whole thing. It's more for my daughter really than anything else. If it wasn't for that, then I used to come home pissed out of my face on Christmas Eve. Come home, start wrapping presents up. That's how bad I used to be. Try and wrap presents when you're pissed. It's bad enough when you're sober. Well, I think it's bad enough when you're sober. I used to do it pissed up. You look the next
Mm.
morning, you think, well, bloody hell, who wrapped that? I mean, it's like, well, you're going to throw it away anyway. So what's the deal?
Yeah.
It's the fault that
Really?
counts.
Santa had a drunk little elf.
Yeah, too many sherries left out for him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I can doodle, JB. When you sit in political meetings for 3, 4 hours at a time, you're
yeah,
supposed to be listening, but I can't listen for that long. I haven't got the attention span.
yeah. I used to like drawing, but not very. I'm not very good at it now. Very nicely. This is in regards to your sketches.
Very nice.
um, Harmonica Man. I used to see that one. Beer Man also has a pickle review channel. Does he?
Yeah, JV. Just search for harmonica man, and it's there. It is. It's something that you would not believe if you didn't see it.
Yeah, because Jake plays the harmonica a little bit. Normally at like 3 in the morning when he's drunk.
Yeah. Well, this is Beer Man at 3 o'clock in the morning after he's
Had a,
smoked
had a, had a few, yeah.
and everything else. Yeah, he's
Oh, I didn't know
one of a kind species.
that. Excellent. I need to check that out. You have to send me the link or something. Uh, rapping? No, not that kind of rapping. Christ, imagine me rapping, singing. No, wouldn't work. Wouldn't work. Yeah,
Yeah, he went by the name Curly Top.
yeah. I wasn't going to bring that into it, but yeah, Facebook is the same. You don't let him. Yeah, uh, uh, I mean, Christmas, wrapping up presents. While I listen to rap music, that'd be quite fun. Uh, just want to get nothing done. I fall asleep. But yeah, it's all done for me. And my sister-in-law done it in like half an hour, like 12:30 present, half hour done. I'm like, how are you doing it like that so quick? No, it's just I used to wrap presents. One of her jobs was at like in a store, toy store. You should gift wrap presents. Like I was just like, there you go. So, oh, bloody hell! If I'd known that, you could have done last year. So yeah,
I'm gonna grab another bottle of Madry, man.
cheers, nice one. Well, this has turned into a longer stream than I expected. Might partly do with my daughter's not here yet, so we'll probably go on as long as possible. But I think my sister-in-law and boyfriend come back between shifts to have a little sleep. So I'm trying to keep the volume down a little bit. Um, I need to have a look. I need to check that out. Um,
Uh, yeah, JV. It got blocked because WMG it contains some of their music.
oh, does it?
Yeah.
I need to change this banner now.
I got $20 if Luke does the worm.
That one. There we go.
It'd be more like a caterpillar joint than a worm. Just one part of the body will move.
That's tequila, isn't it? Is that tequila? You want me to put Beer Man's music channel on it? You could do. I'll probably forget, so it's probably better to or put it for everyone else, and then better to send me the link because I'll forget. Pardon me. Oh, we're actually at the end of the year. I enjoy wrapping presents. I bear that in mind next time. You can do mine.
All I'll say is when you watch Harmonica Man, just watch out for when he starts dancing.
Let me just let me do it now, as I will forget. Right, I need to go onto YouTube, don't I? Turn the volume down.
That's kind of why we all laugh on his cheese Tuesday show because it's
I used to join them quite regularly, quite a few years ago. Oh, I've got to watch some of this. He hasn't posted nothing. When was the last time? A year ago.
yeah. He tends to do more live.
Right. Oh, I'll just see your message there. Cheers, Twisted. My today's video. So, there we go. There we go.
Do you just live in your bathtub?
That's what I do. Cash is king. Put it in a Christmas card. Done. I've done that with my two nieces and nephew. Because my dad's spending Christmas as my sister's. They're going to
Put
pick
the
him
link
up.
in
So
for
he's going to be up there for a few days.
Pickled Steve. Yeah, he's put the link in for.
I don't know how long I'm going to be on for, Twisted, to be honest. I just sneezed and then he dropped my phone. You're in the bath. Right. Okay.
Maybe the lady's always in the bath. It
Hope it's
must be
not.
very wrinkly in certain places. Because she never seems to be out of it.
Anyway, keep it clean. Oh, I'm talking to you, Luke.
Yeah.
There's his channel.
Pickle Review channel.
Oh, was that the other channel? I didn't.
Yeah, that's if you notice the name at the end, it's at Pickled Steve 365.
Okay. Let me just go back in and
Steve.
let me just crack on a video. Oh, it is him. Audio. This is insane.
All of a sudden, beer man will be looking at this now going, where the flipping hell's all this coming from?
That's awesome, man. I didn't know nothing about them. That's cracking. Thanks for them links. Be good. Right, you're still in there. How long am I on for? Until my daughter gets back and stuff like that, really. So I don't know when she's due back. She's out with the mother-in-law. Sister-in-law finishes work. I think she's going to get a few extra Christmas shopping bits, so she'll be. So I reckon probably another half an hour or so. I'll play it by ear, really. I've got one more beer after this, and there is 3 cans of Stella, but I don't want to start on the Stella. It's like not after some decent beer. But will you be doing a live before Christmas? Possibly. I can't join any real late night things, either UK or America, because of where I am. There's a bedroom next door there. Because it's in a flat, if you know what I mean. You have a few beers, you get loud, and I don't, you know.
Speak for yourself. I go quiet after a few.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. It's not like I am at home where I've got a back bedroom and it's like it doesn't go on to anywhere in the house, and it's just easier. I can do what I want then to a degree before tiredness gets me or pissed. Mind you, I normally get tired before pissed these days. So I just thought I'd grab the opportunity while there's my daughter's out of the house and sister-in-law and mother-in-law not here. Sister-in-law's boyfriend's just turned up. I think he's doing between shifts, so he's come back for an hour of sleep before he goes back. He's works in an Italian restaurant in Chelsea, so it's only over the river, about a mile, not even a mile away.
The pizza with the pepperoni.
Yeah. Up on next, Luke John shopping cart review channel, Morrison's.
It's Morris Sings. It's an Asian bloke that owns the shop.
I'll have to ask him next time. Like, how many YouTube channels do you have? You're like, I can't remember.
I'll ask him tonight.
Is he on tonight? Oh, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, isn't it?
See,
They do that little train thing, don't they?
Yeah, I can join these channels, but it'll only be in the comments. I can't actually join.
Mm.
Or if I do join it, it's going to be, I'm going to talk really low like this. And once I've had with Impy Stouts, ain't going to happen. So, yeah. A lot of these cans are really cold.
Bonus.
Which is, well, not stouts, but you know, in transport, it's just this time of year, they're just really cold. But
yeah, I've got quite a few beers. But like I said, most of them are Impies, but
yeah, I've got a lot of Impies at home. I've got about 20. And about half a dozen barley wines. I think the last 3 or 4 deliveries in the last 2 months are still some hoppy beers, quite a few hoppy beers. But so I'm trying to get back for next Friday evening, do a live.
No.
And then,
like I said, my last 2 beer 52 sub boxes. I think I've still got about 12, 15 cans left.
So Joey's got one channel. Yeah, need one channel, I think.
To be honest, Joey, I think YouTube can only handle you on one channel.
Nice.
To be honest, mate.
I incorporate bits and bats. Sometimes it's not beer. But it is, as soon as you put beer in a title, it's going to be beer. So you kind of restrict yourself to a degree.
Yeah.
Every shopping cart at Walmart needs a front end alignment and tire rotations. Motorbike.
Yeah. Same as us.
Has he got 8 channels? Electric Beard? Has he?
Yeah, I was a few.
I just followed the one channel. Originally, he was a beer reviewer before he went into doing React videos.
To be honest, people now that do React videos, they know their sub base is gonna fly through the roof.
Oh yeah, anything like that. I mean, it's yeah. Is there many England React channels on American stuff?
No, not many.
Yeah.
Mainly because
it's difficult.
Their type of humour is not our type of humour.
No, I get that, and I don't think it would work. Yeah. There is a difference in humour.
No offence, Americans in chat.
No, it's not. It's just when you watch American. English. It's like watch American sitcoms, and it's live studio audience, all this sort of thing, and it's like it's just different. I used to watch Cheers. That was one of the OG studio audience kind of things, and some of that was all right, but others were like some bits in it were like, or a bit like Friends or Prince Bel Air. I can't remember what it's called. I used to watch a bit of that. Um,
Yeah, it's totally different. Like sometimes that we talk about all those short clips, and I'd be like racking my brain thinking that's not as funny as what you
I mean,
think it is. You know,
take care, Twisted.
Twisted, don't
Don't.
slip in the mud.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, be careful getting out. Hope you got a towel.
Liz on the front, gets on two knees, one leg over, slip, boom, on the back.
No. But yeah, you take care. Cheers for joining, and hope you get well soon. Um,
But don't
I'm
forget
sure.
Twisted that also had like 10 beers while she's been in the bath. So
Yeah, not a good place to get drunk. I wouldn't have thought. But yeah, you take care, and hopefully I'll speak to you before Christmas. So I'm sure I might do a live somewhere if I can find the opportunity. I'll be like, right, it'll be random. There won't be no. It's like today, just a pop up. Yeah, take care. Uh, yeah, yeah. Lots of them are, or they had the laughing impact in during the thing. It's like, what are they laughing at? It's not even that funny. Some of it. So I don't know if it's dubbed or it's the English American humour's different sort of thing or whatever.
yeah,
So I didn't even know any of this. There we go. The electric beard is the one I know. I didn't know about the gaming beard. I thought he done. Oh, I do remember a gaming beard. Yeah, he's doing a lot of that on his main channel now, though. Bro, I'm gonna email. I don't know who that is. Who's that? Who's that?
no, the wind,
No.
don't clue.
Um,
Some American.
yeah, so there's trouble with celebrities between England and the States and vice versa. It's like, who are that? Who's that? Uh,
Yeah. And the difference is, obviously, if you're American, you need to marry into the royal family for you. Anybody to get to know your name.
oh, well,
So,
yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, he was in Cheers. Yeah. Okay.
I remember watching Frasier a long back.
That guy.
Oh,
He's got hair like me. Well,
man, yours is better. Yours is better, Craig.
mine's bigger.
That's what she said.
It's the way you set them up, you know.
There you
So,
The
Norman
only
Cheers.
American Norm I know is Norm Abraham on This Old House.
Yeah. No, I can't remember people's names. I know. The lady died recently. I can't remember her name either. I was like, who's that? I was like, oh, I know who she is. Faces, you know. People's names, don't know. Yeah, she was fine back in the day.
Yeah, Joey, they play it all the time. It doesn't necessarily mean that we all watch it and take
I
much
used to watch
interest in it.
it. I used to watch it. It was all right. I used to like the. I used to watch that. I used to watch the Wonder Years. It used to be on a Sunday over here on Channel 4, 6 o'clock. I used to love that. Um, yeah, there's some good stuff back in the day. But
For
I haven't
me, I
watched.
find it.
I haven't watched
I
it for
find it
years.
interesting when they say UK shows over there and then ruin them.
Uh, Not always. Sometimes it's okay. Not very often, but it's like The Office is probably a prime example of that.
Yeah. Shameless was another one.
Oh, really? Actually, I don't even know. Did they? I don't know.
Or things like even things like Gladiators. Gladiators was an awesome show. The US took all of it, and it was like, it was a bit like, yeah, it's not as good as the British.
But then it's what you're used to, I guess. But it's going to be different, and it's not going to be the same. It's like when they do like a remake of a film. You think, I prefer the original, you know.
Mm.
Or if they ever, it's like Ghostbusters when they try and remake that. I mean, the last one was all right. The Afterlife, that was decent, but the other one is like, why,
Yeah.
why? I just don't. Sometimes it's just I don't know. Just leave things alone. But
Yeah.
that's just me. There, I'm just nostalgic, I guess.
I mean,
Um,
my mum had she watched Pete's Dragon, the
right.
remake. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it because I remember what Pete's Dragon used to be like on the old original, and she was just like, "It's garbage compared
Yeah.
to the original."
But I
I don't
don't.
see why
Again,
they've done
I don't watch a hell of a lot of TV and films anyway. Mainly because it's just most of it's rubbish. English stuff as well. So it's not. I'm not having a pop at Americans, but I just don't. Now and again, I'll get into something that's really good. Not often. Do you know what I
it.
mean? So, 'cause I'm too bored getting disappointed with watching telly. It's like it's rubbish. I could be something watching something on YouTube that I really enjoy and watch, and like.
One of the best shows to come out of America used to be Cops. That was about
Mm.
it.
When I was a kid, I used to watch like things like A Team
Mm.
and Chips.
Yeah,
And
Eric Estrada.
for some reason, Cagney and Lacey used to be in that kind of time, and
Yeah,
apparently that's
Hill,
good.
Hill Street Blues, that type of.
Yeah, and it's like that's my when I was younger. I used to watch a hell of a lot more sort of thing. Murder She Wrote, Columbo.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That kind of shit. But I
Mm.
used to really
Yeah.
like that shit. But then I was younger and didn't know any better. So I'd watch it now, I'd just laugh my head off. So The Office to me is about the only remake the US that possibly beat the UK version. Nah, not for me. But there might be more of an American kind of humour version of that.
Mm.
So that I can understand you'd think that, but and that's all. They're pretty, or they're definitely both well made. But yeah, part two of the Ghostbusters was bad enough. I thought it was all right.
I'll go for another quick chewing that.
Yeah, yeah. But the OG Ghostbusters is the shit. That's the main deal. Uh, yeah, I heard about that. They weren't sure yesterday whether he's actually going to go or not because I know there's a lot of things going on in Belarus at the moment. I'm probably not allowed to talk about it on it, but looks like shit will be going down in the next few weeks. So, I don't know. Anyway, Cops was in Cleveland a couple of times. I don't know what that is. Benny Hill was a lot of American kids' first shot of nudity. Yeah, he's massive in America, wasn't he? Before his time, really. That kind of very controversial figures. So I agree with you on that. It's my favourite as well, which is mid 70s to early. They've only done 2 series of that. 12, well, two lots of 12 episodes. Yeah, it's probably for me. I put that over Only Fools and Horses. Only Fools and Horses is the main one that everyone loves. But for me, that 40 Towers that's where John Cleese left Monty Python and done that. That was with 1 or 2 films in the early 80s, like Clockwise and that kind of thing, which is a good film as well. The Benny Hill one where the girl had a bathing suit on, yeah, it said Titanic and was holding a life preserver over the, yeah. It's clever, isn't it? It's clever. Yeah, the original stuff is where most things are at. Dave was a legend. Yeah, I'm sure Blake knows cops. So, but yeah,
I was going to say, what, only 40 episodes?
what? Which one?
Blake,
Yeah,
been on
yeah.
only 40 episodes. Only 40? Yeah.
I say Blake. Blake knows cops. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Jerry Springer, you know. The girl who dated after he split ended up dating this other dude and on Jerry Springer. 2 seconds.
Jerry Springer.
My daughter, I'll be back in a minute.
I'm up. Jerry bloody Springer. I'm not a fan of those type of shows. I know some people get paid for it, but I don't know. Just highlighting people when they're at the worst. I don't find it entertaining, to be honest. But that's just me. Obviously, everybody's different. Seriously, Johnny? Says Jamie. Jerry Springer reminds me of some live panels. Lots of, yeah. Well, tell me about that, Jamie. What the heck? But if we were having a conversation earlier when it first started about different panels and not being as many lives and this, that, and the other. And it was just kind of like, I think people are just exhausted by it, to be honest. I know I am. I mean, some live panels, the conversation, it's the same conversation for like 3 or 4 weeks, in a row. Or the same thing going on. It's like, really? It's not reality, television. Just you do something to have something to talk about. Yeah, but there's a point though, isn't there? You know, there's a point where it starts teetering on the edge. People that can read people and kind of find out how a conversation's going before it gets there. They're the ones that do pretty all right. I mean, I called into Thrashers on Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday night. Not or was it Sunday? Anyway, it was one of them. And they were just going on and on. Colin was going on and on about politics and this, that, and I thought, really? People don't really want to tune in for that rubbish. The first thing is, people say they don't want drama, yet when drama is going on at a channel, they get the most views. I bet Joey's drama one got more views than most of his average ones. Yeah, Jivy, my most viewed interviews are the ones with guys that are train wrecks. Yeah. Yeah, I see what I mean. Yeah, it's which one is? I mean, obviously, as everybody or some people do, I seen what happened on Joey's channel because I got sent a link about it. Other than that, I didn't have a clue what had gone on. But I only got sent that. When was it? Sunday night. And I was just like, that so could have been headed off in a different direction. That's not having a go at you, Joey, or anyone, but yeah. But I think we're just so was especially me. I've been on the book since 2 o'clock.
Sorry about that. Probably gonna have to go in a second. So just thought I knew it'd end at some point, but it's been nice. I guess you've caught up with the chat. So
yeah, I'm down to JV's last one. Joey almost got 500 views.
what was that on?
A little bit of drama kicked off on his channel.
Oh, okay.
Between
people do like watching drama.
Yeah.
But oh well.
So I mean, that's why, like now, if I go on live, I'm very selective with who gets a link and who doesn't.
Yeah, same really.
Because it just keeps cropping up.
I don't like
And
shit shows.
People.
I like it where people can talk and be heard. If you get one person that just doesn't shut up, it kind of ruins it.
Mm.
Of course, with people having a few and all that kind of deal, it's like it gets a little bit, which is fine. I expect that, but later on in the thing.
Yeah.
But if it's to the point one person just will not let anyone else talk and talk over it, so that's when it starts to bug me a little bit.
Yeah.
But take care, JV. Good to see you, my friend.
Take care, JV.
I'll probably be in people's live chats rather than actually join, depending on if it's too late or not. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. So thanks for everyone joining. I really do appreciate you all. And if I don't speak to you before, have a good Christmas and all that good stuff. And you'll take care and have a good one. Cheers for joining, Luke. You take it easy, my friend. And don't forget to do all that sort of stuff. A couple more comments before I go. Leia, cheers, nice one. Cheers, Joey. Cheers, JV. Cheers, Henry. Take care. And so, till the next one, then you'll take care. Have a good Christmas. Speak to you soon. Cheers.